giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rikakwadash, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out there on the highway and byway, pushing this truth as well as pushing truth with wherever our internet, reaching the hopeful elect to put them out of a two-thirds state of mind so that we can be beamed up on those chariots to live in the kingdom with King David and under the rulership and authority and the command of Yahweh Shai. I would like to add that I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth of the Bible. To the men and women that are listening and learning, continue in the faith of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the faith of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Keep praying and repenting, and keep his commandment to the best of your ability. As it states in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandment, as well as Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment is the whole duty of man. All right, we're going to go into a little something dealing with Jacob trouble in 2nd Esdras 6 and 23. I'm going to jump right into it. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall be suddenly afraid. So that trumpet can be many different things. The trumpet could be you listening to your local CNN, Fox, CBS, and they pushing, fear. They showing you what's going on in the world. People are rioting, people are breaking and entering and stealing, and I mean it's an uproar in the world right now. And people are paying attention to those trumpets. And those trumpets, like I said, could be the news, the radio, your newspaper, a ignorant two-thirds that don't know what's going on, pushing what he know about what's going on. But if you're not taking heed to this word that is being pushed, from Great Millstone out there on the highway and byway, looking at those videos, they blowing the trumpet. They giving you the warning of what's going on and how to be prevented, from the pestilence, from the sword and the famine and those ICBM missiles, if you are part of the elect. So we have to take heed to the word, to the truth that is being pushed from the men of Great Millstone, that are well educated through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that is preparing you mentally for what's about to happen. But if you're listening to the trumpet of other people, other sources of information, you're not going to get that protection. You're going to be in fear of what's going on. When you are mentally ready, mentally prepared to deal with it, you're going to be a whole lot better than the next man that didn't take heed, and they scrambling, trying to get all the food that they can get and store it, and try to buy all the bullets they can get and store it. And all you doing, you just throwing it up for the elect. I ain't talking about the bullets, but I'm talking about the food, the water, whatever that's a necessity for the children of Israel. So going back to 2nd Esdras 6:23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall be suddenly afraid. 24, at that time shall friends fight. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. And the spring of the fountain shall stand still. In 3 hours they shall not run. So, I got a precept to that right there. We got to understand that during time of Jacob trouble, it's going to be for every man, for his own. pretty much. If you, because there gonna be some guys that in the truth that might be on their own, and if they together, then that's great, that's good, but I believe most of us are going to be pretty much by yourself, because normally the brothers group up on certain days, Saturday, Friday, and Saturday, and whichever the Sabbath day land on. But you have other days in between where you with your family, you at work and stuff like that, and we don't know when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to bring pure hell down on America and all around the world, because it's going to be a lot of turmoil, a lot of hell that's going to go down before he come. So it's going to be a lot of us here and there and everywhere. Some going to be in the woods, some going to be in the city somewhere, some going to be in a concentration camp, and some of us are going to die. So we have to be mentally prepared and have it set in our mind, hey, we're going to be in one of those places that I just called, either in the woods somewhere hiding, if you in the South, if you in a small country area or whatever, if you living in the big city, you're going to be somewhere hiding somewhere in the city, or you're going to be in a concentration camp, or you're going to be a martyr. You're going to die for the truth, So it says here, I'm going to start at where it says here, 2 Ezra 15:15, for the sword and their destruction draw near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. 16, for there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So, you're going to have, going back to 2 Ezra 6, and go back to where I was, where it says here, 2 Ezra 6:24, you're going to have friends fighting against one another as like enemies. You're going to have people that are not going to respect the authorities. They're not going to take heed to, or some of us are not going to take heed to what mama and daddy tell them to do when they are on the opposite side, telling you, go ahead and take that 3-pointer, and you don't want to take that 3-pointer, so they might end up, being the other people that you might have to fight against. It's going to be a crazy time, a very crazy time. Verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitant shall be changed and turned into another meaning. So this verse 25 26 is talking about the elect, and the inhabitants that's going to be changed is our body. Once we get beamed up in those chairs, we're going to change. We're going to change from terrestrial bodies to celestial bodies. We're going to change in the blink of an eye, and our mind, how we, think in this world, is going to change also. The law and the commandment is going to be in our inward part. So our mind and our bodies are going to change. It says here, I'm going to go back to 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and all these that remaineth, that remain from all these, are talking about the pestilence, the famine, and the sword, and the ICBM missiles. So if we make it through all that and escape for his salvation, we're going to receive a new body and a new mind. And we're waiting for that. We're waiting for that. Some of of us that are of the elect, like I said, Yahweh Ratazah, we are his hopeful elect that will make it. Some of us are going to be martyrs for the truth, and some of us are going to be able to be in those chairs and watch the revenge that Yahweh Shai is going to do to our enemies. We're going to see that. And Lord willingly, Yahweh Ratazah, and everybody else that are listening to the video, I hope that we are his elect, that will be beamed up on those chairs to watch everything unfold on our enemy and all the people that didn't take heed, that didn't want to take heed, that laughed, that marked, that said that, we're crazy, calling the men of GMF bombs, pedophiles and stuff like that, So let's go to 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. So when everything's all said and done, evil is pretty much gone. But you're going to have heathen nation people that are still going to be here on the earth, and they have to go under our rulership. We will be in control, and they will have to go by our laws, go by our commandments. But Esau, Edom, he's going to get his judgment. He's going to deal with it harshly than every other heathen nation on the earth. He's going to get it the worst, double to him, a double portion to him. 28, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So faith is going to flourish, corruption is going to end, and truth is going to be the number one sign in the kingdom. The truth, the righteousness is going to be the fruit of Israel in the new kingdom. And when the heathen nations see us, they're going to see the righteousness, the true righteousness of Israel, the Israelites. And they're going to know that we are God's chosen people again. Because they know, but a lot of them don't know. The elite know that we are God's chosen people. But regular heathen nation people, they don't know. But they will know that we will be in rulership. And they're going to love it. Well, I'm going to end it right there. Hopefully this was edifying. And I see you on the next lesson. Shalom.